Welcome to Business Innovators Radio, featuring industry influencers and trendsetters sharing proven strategies to help you build a better life right now.
Hi, everyone. This is Dr. Tami Patzer, and I'm really excited for today's guest, Audrey Arbe. She is a celebrated expert in personal evolution, health and wellness, raw veganism, art, beauty, and genetic karmic patterning. At 80 years young, she brings a wealth of knowledge and experience that continues to inspire and uplift those around her. Audrey is dedicated to helping others raise their frequency, achieve resilience, and live a glorious life. You can learn more about her incredible work at audreynow.com. So first, let's just go ahead and dive right into your insights and transformative practices. Welcome, Audrey.
Hi, thank you, Tami. It is so good to be here. Thank you so much for this. And by the way, I am in my 80s. I am beyond 80. I am in my 80s.
Okay, well, if you're in your 80s, that is fascinating in itself, because it just means that you're another year younger, right? As we move forward. And I'm interested in learning more about your journey. So why don't you go ahead and share part of your journey and what really inspired you to focus on raising your frequency, or why everyone should be raising their frequency?
Okay, so I'm a born mystic intuitive. I use those words because people have some idea of what they might mean. Since I'm little, I've just known stuff. I can feel it. I could sense it. I might not be able to scientifically prove it. I still can't, although scientists now prove that the kind of stuff I do is quote unquote real. And I would just know stuff. That's why I'm a mystic intuitive. And I have a way of thinking and being and relating. And what I learned, when I was 10, if I didn't express certain feelings, I had excruciating stomach aches. I did not like that at all. So I learned early on I had to find a way to express myself. And not in a horrible way, because I have learned that too. I knew how to do it in a horrible way. That doesn't work. So I had to learn to do it in a way better way. And I am still enhancing that, by the way. And to do that, by the way, one has to deal with what some call the shadow self, the part that's angry, the part that's sad, the part that's upset, all of this stuff. So in raising one's frequency, I am the kind of person I have always observed. I've always felt stuff. That's why I'm an empath. So there's no way I can keep from feeling stuff. It's just there. I can feel other people's stuff sometimes. And it was clear to me beyond words that operating only a third dimensional reality doesn't work. Look at the earth right now. Look at what's going on. If that doesn't say to people that we need to do better, then I haven't got the words. So I learned that we can shift our frequency by our focus, by our breathing, by our intentions, and our desire. And I can do a relatively short breathing attunement right now that if you listen, don't just listen, actually do it, you will feel different. And I do a bunch of them. I do something every day.
Okay, so let's go ahead.
May I?
Yeah, let's try that right now. Everyone, tune in.
Okay, so sit comfortably. If you have anything on that's tight, loosen it. If you're doing something like driving the car, drive the car. Don't do this now because it'll take your attention away. If you're cutting something with a knife in the kitchen, do that, or else put it to the side, because focus. Okay, so what I'm going to do, because I'm a channel, people call me a channel of light. First, I'll send energy to your heart, which you can't see me doing because we're audio. And then, basically, this is called the lifting process. And I learned it from Patricia Hayes, different from Louise Hay, when I was studying the psychic healing arts with her. This was some years ago. And basically, the words you'll repeat gently to yourself and allow to happen is you're getting higher and higher, lighter and lighter, freer and freer. You don't make it happen. You don't force it. You don't push. You allow. So what I'm going to do, which you can't see me doing, is first take off my earrings, because when I do this work, the energy goes everywhere. And when I have stuff like that, it stops the flow. There goes the flow. Okay, so I'm going to lift my frequency. So for a moment, you're not going to hear anything. And now I'm going to send healing energy to your body, your heart, your chakras. If you don't want it, simply say you don't want it. It'll be near you. And if you then want it, you call on it. This is all by choice. And then I'm going to guide you in the lifting process. So sit comfortably. Remove any shoes or anything tight so you're comfortable. Breathe comfortably and allow yourself to get higher and higher, lighter and lighter, freer and freer. You're getting higher and higher, lighter, freer. You're safe. You're protected. You're blessed. And you're getting higher, higher, lighter, freer. You are loved. You are productive. You are filled with peace. You are prosperous. And you're higher, lighter, and freer. Now, I'm going to be silent for a few moments to allow you to experience yourself in this realm of energy. If you choose, you can send healing energy to yourself or anyone else that you have permission to do so. Keep your eyes closed, and I will bring you forth when the time is correct. Enjoy. Okay. Give thanks to yourself for having this experience. Give thanks to the higher energy. And as you feel ready, you may slowly and gently begin to wiggle your fingers and toes. Keep breathing. You may slowly and gently begin to move your hands on your wrists, your feet on your ankles. You may slowly, gently, and caringly begin to move your body, pat your body. Gently and softly move your head on your neck if you are able to. And when your head is upright on your neck, gently, and you're facing forward, you may slowly begin to open your eyes. And before you speak, notice how you feel. And you could answer for yourself, or you can write it down, like, how do you feel? Is there anything different now than before we started or right when we started? Even if it feels extremely subtle, because this may be the first time you're doing this, and I kept it relatively short because there's a lot more stuff I can go into. I could take you traveling in that realm and all that, but this is like a sample. And even this is enough for you to do daily, and just keep listening to this segment of Tami's show or podcast, and you will allow yourself to really get deeper and deeper and deeper. And the more you do it, the easier it becomes, and the deeper you can go, and the higher you can go. And I will add this in case one didn't notice, this is natural. It's completely natural. It is our normal way of being. Okay.
I definitely felt something. So I'm sure that the people out there, I just do want to remind everyone, make sure that you are in a place and not driving or attempting to do anything when you listened to this again.
Yes.
So basically what we just did was one simple way that someone can just stop in the chaos and raise their frequency. Is that correct?
Yes. And why this is so important. And I know a lot of other techniques. This is one of my favorites. I love it. I absolutely love it. I do it daily. Okay. And a few other things is I'm going to find positive language to say this. If we notice the world around us, there could be a lot of chaos. There is a lot of, I don't like saying this, by the way. I'm preferring to not have to say this, but I also have to be real, authentic, and honest. In various areas of the planet or within one's own self, there can be a lot of fear. I have found that a lot of people are motivated by fear, much more than by love. I'm sorry to say that fear can be their biggest motivator. Not a good thing. Being motivated by fear is definitely inappropriate. And there were people that will manipulate others to bring forth fear. In fact, one of my teachers, I've studied with shaman. I've studied a lot. And so one of the shamans I studied with had said the quote unquote inorganic beings want people to be filled with fear because they like that energy. They quote unquote eat that energy. And they called me, I laughed at this and I decided I'm not doing that. They called me a delicious morsel because I have high energy when I have it. I mean, I do. I'm made like that. And so I have to be particularly careful about that. Now, can I get angry and upset? Yes, no question. If you know astrology, I'm a Cancerian with an Aries ascendant in Western astrology. I have had to learn how to handle that in an appropriate way because then inappropriate, it's not so great. So you have to learn how to even handle those feelings. And do I have exercises for that? Yes, of course. You do the protective prayer, and you'll find that on what's the lead page? Whatever you call the lead page on a website. I forget what you call it. Whatever the thing is.
Landing page.
That's it. Thank you. The landing page. And the source spirit gave me this in the 90s. Okay. And when you do the protective prayer, I'll say it to you now. Okay. But it is written there. So you could print it out. You can do whatever you want with it. You do this whenever you might be having yucky thoughts, when you're doing a process of transformation where you're going to access and look for the yuck, the junk, the whatever that you want to transform, because it's only energy. It's energy. So, and we're all made of energy. It's what we do with it and what frequency we have it at. And okay, a little more detailed than that. But here it is. You're saying this to yourself. You're saying it to the universe at large. You're saying it to, I'll call it source, goddess, God, source, whatever your words are. Okay. Anything I may say, no matter what it looks like, sounds like, or feels like, whether I say it verbally in my mind, in my heart, and however, is to be taken into the universe as light and love, or something higher. Anyone I may mention, consciously or unconsciously, including myself, is to be protected in light and love, or something higher that I may not yet know what it's called. Any places, spaces, vibrations made available within me as a result of this, or anything else that I may do, is to be filled with light and love, and or anything higher. I do this for my highest good, the highest good of all concerned, and the highest good of the universe or multiverse. And I complete it because these words have meaning for me. First, thank you. Amen, Ashe, Aho. You can use those words. They are from different traditions, and it's a way of giving thanks. And once you've done that, if you're angry at something, get it out. Don't call the person up and scream bloody murder. Don't do that. Yell at a wall, hit on a pillow, get it out of your system. Then give thanks, do the protective prayer again, acknowledge that you're not really putting in the universe, you're putting light and love in the universe. Thank yourself. And then you can do the lifting process to help you get to a higher plane. These are very real practices. They're not just something you do once in a blue moon. Do not do that. Do this every single day. I've been on the earth now, literally in my 80s, literally, which is astounding to me, okay? And I am in incredible health. And part of it is lifestyle. I've been a vegetarian, oh God, I've been a vegetarian for over 50 years. I've been mostly raw vegan for maybe 20 to 25 years. I drink a lot of water. When I've got my machine hooked up, it's Kangen water. Otherwise, drink the best water you have. And just as Dr. Emoto has taught, if you don't know him, look him up, Imero Emoto. When you bless your water and you say thank you to the water literally changes its crystalline form, which doesn't mean go get dirty, disgusting, filthy water and just say thank you. But, get the best you can get, whatever that might be, and drink it. And give thanks for it. We are, depending on who you speak with, 70 to 80% water. Water holds memory. Water transmits energy. The planet is, what is it, also about that same amount of water on the planet, even as we're going through, quote unquote, earth changes. Up-level that. Raise that frequency. I and many other people that do the kind of work that I do feel that we're going through the planet is going through the photon belt. We are being bombarded in a good way with higher energies. For us to live well, we have to match that frequency, by the way. If people don't want to, listen, we all have choice. Everyone has choice. What you choose to live is what you choose to live. What I choose to live is what I choose to live. Oh God, I didn't know I was going to say this. My sister, who I love, chose to live a little differently. She yelled at me when I would say certain things. And I'm someone, I don't like being yelled at. Not a fan. And my sister is having a health crisis right now. She is literally in a long-term care facility, having had a heart attack, having had brain surgery, having had open heart surgery, is on a ventilator and a breathing tube. And I'm going to be visiting her to add to helping her get well. Now, did I know for a few years before this that there were issues? Yeah, I did. Did I say as nicely and as lovingly as I could? I did. Was it taken and listened to? No, it wasn't. Can I force this on anyone? People, I can't force stuff on myself. So there's no way, and I can be pushy. I told you, Aries rising. Okay, doesn't work. Doesn't work. If I am allowed to, I would like to give I started a GoFundMe. And I give the link? Okay.
Yes, I want people to understand right now Audrey is in Costa Rica, and I'm not sure where your sister is, but she needs to be able to travel and, of course, live while she's helping to care for her sister at this time. So definitely, Audrey, go ahead and give the GoFundMe link.
Thank you. The GoFundMe link is https:// all the letters that I'm going to say are lowercase, GoFund, GoFund .me / the digit 3 AD 49383. I'll say it again. https:// GoFund, GoFund .me, M-E, the slash thing, the digit 3, the letters A-D, and then 49383. I am in Costa Rica. If you know Costa Rica, I'm in Puerto Viejo. And I can still do readings and healings. My phone has a US SIM card, okay? I can call, I'm a local call to anyone in the United States. And my sister is in Florida. Where she has lived is 40 minutes away from the long-term care facility, which a friend of mine who drives an Uber said, that's a $75 Uber ride each way, which is $150 round trip, which is to me a lot of money if I'm even there 2 weeks. Plus airfare, plus I eat, and I like organic food and all of that stuff. Plus there's other stuff I'm going to have to do. So yes, I definitely could use funding. And any amount that anyone chooses to put in, and I mean literally any amount, I appreciate. And whatever amount it is, it's more than was there before. So give till your heart smiles. And yes, I am going. And so everyone knows I am not planning to be forever my sister's carer. I am not that woman. I am going to give all I can give for a couple of weeks. And then I have to take care of my own health. I've lived in the Fort Lauderdale area for years. So I have to also get a physical and get my eyes and dental, blah, 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 blah. So I'm going to include all of that because I'm in Costa Rica. And all of that. So any kind of money that will go to that will help. And once I send my sister healing every single day, several times a day, I'm an energy healer. There's all kind of fancy words for it. So, I mean, I'm a Reiki master. I mean, I've got, okay, but I'm a channel. And so when I'm there, I'm going to literally do it. I will converse with her, and I'm starting to do it also like psychically. And I'm told I'll be holding her hand so I can transmit energy that way. And I am the woman that literally will speak with somebody in a loving way of, do you know how you got here? You know, what caused this? How are you thinking? Stuff like that. And the way to heal it. And my nieces told me, my sister is fighting for her life. That's the words, fighting for her life. Now, to me, when you've had a heart attack, what you have to do, I'm not saying don't fight for your life, but you have to do it with love. You have to love yourself beyond words. All the little bloodity-booty baha and all this, any anger she may have to me. I am the older sister, and we have had stuff. And my sister and I have declared peace many times. We know we love each other. We know we want to get along well. Now and then it isn't quite exactly like that, but we know that. I know that. That's why that's why I'm going. Okay, I love this woman. And yes, I do require help and support financially. So I really thank everyone, anyone, and spread the word. Spread the word. And when you read it, if anyone wants my services, I'm a psychic, I'm a healer, I'm an artist, I'm an author. I've got stuff. So you can look at my web. I do. Okay. And Tami helped make one of my books a global best-selling book. And that was my last book, Ism Freedom. No, it was called That's the workshop. It's called Raising Race Consciousness, Healing Racism, Sexism, and Other Isms. So am I grateful to Tami? Yes, I am. So I am officially a global, I think, best-selling Kindle author. My website is Audrey, now spelled AUDRYE, now.com. AUDRYE, now, NOW.com. And there you'll see all the other stuff. And I do give away free samplers of all of my books because I figure, why should anyone get something? You haven't a clue what's in it. So I give away free samplers. You have to go to the website to get it. You can see my art. In Costa Rica, now I paint rocks because Costa Rica, and if they talk to me, I have them. They're called frequency stones because I meditate. I meditate every day. I lift my frequency every day. I have energy that honestly most people just do not believe, because I can, what we used to call, drop it like it's hot, get right back up again, dance and move and pray. I'm a spiritual woman. I am not specifically a religious woman. I am definitely a spiritual woman. And so the frequency stones, all of them, the teeny little ones, the medium ones, and the bigger ones, all have crystals on them. I teach how to program them. You can program them yourself. When I fly into the States, I am not allowed to take the rocks on the plane. No country allows that kind of stuff in. It's part of the safety of not getting bacteria and stuff. I am allowed, this is interesting, I'm allowed to ship them. So if you see any on my website and you want one, let me know, and I will arrange an appropriate price for you. The shipping I have nothing to do with. I cannot do anything about the pricing for shipping. I can do anything I want about the price of the stones. And that's it. Once more, the GoFundMe for my sister is https://GoFund, GoFund, lowercase, .me, ME, / and then the digit 3, AD, and then 49383. By the way, the picture you see on that was me a few years ago. I'd love to say in my 80s I look like that. Oh, I would love to say that, but no, that was a few years ago. I do look a little different. I am still nice. It's not that I'm not, but I am a few more years beyond that picture. And yeah, and thank you. Thank you, Tami, for this. And thank you, anyone who choose to donate and share. Thank you.
So thank you, Audrey. So go check out audreynow.com. I'll make sure that your GoFundMe link is live in the show notes, so it should make it easier for people. But definitely go check out audreynow.com. Obviously, Audrey has just, let's call it a plethora of different information that she can share with you. And thank you so much for sharing that frequency meditation, I guess would be a good thing to call it, with us earlier. Everyone, make sure that you save this and go back. And Audrey said you could use that every single day. And Audrey, I think you're absolutely right. Everyone needs to understand they need to do something every single day to help raise your frequency so that you can help the world become a better place to live. Because, you know, we're all witnesses to what low energy does to the planet and to the universe. So with that, I'll let you go. Thank you so much, Audrey.
Thank you, Tami. Thank you. Bless you.
Everyone, go check out Audrey's GoFundMe and audreynow.com. This is Dr. Tami Patzer. Go make it a beautiful day.
Thanks for listening to Business Innovators Radio. To hear all episodes featuring leading industry influencers and trendsetters, visit us online at businessinnovatorsradio.com today.